Welcome everyone to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 5 of my Let's Play. And I forgot to mention, my name's Davin and this is my channel, JD Dark Shadow. Well, for Part 5 today of Doki Doki Literature Club, we're going to be diving into the other girls' poems. I think I read one. I think it was a Nasuki here. Yeah, Nasuki. I believe that's her name. I'm awful with names, especially foreign names and stuff. So you're going to have to forgive me. And I think last time I was extremely tired because I was recording late. And I kind of skipped Nasuki's poem. I might read the rest of these. I'll try to hurry through it though. But anyways, I want to get right into it. I'm really wanting to see the story progress besides all these poems and stuff. I want to see how these characters interact. But alrighty, let's see. I had one of these savings. This is the last one. No, just in case I messed up. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Alright. Who should I sell my poem to next? Sayori. Oh. Or, ooh. I like this one, Davin. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Davin. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Yeah. Indecisive. Yeah, something like that. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your... But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Oh my god, I'm having such trouble. Poetic. There we go. Let's continue. Eh? It is? Maybe. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Davin. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh man, these are long. I'm gonna give this a quick glance. Y'all can pause and read if y'all want to. I'm just giving it a quick glance. I'm not reading all the way through these. God damn, that's long. Alrighty. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Wonka taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Oh, not exactly. To be honest, now I kind of want to read that poem because my character's a little freaked out. Shit. I'll be back, guys. Alright, I'm back. I kind of want to read this. My character was a little freaking out, and this has me a little curious. I'm going to read these. Why not? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, and it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. Oh, I just got a message. Finally, all done. I open up, and come in my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I can hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. Huh. That was a little strange. I liked it, but then, then it got a little weird. Okay. Alright, back at this again. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Alright, before I continue, hold up, guys. Alright, back into it. That's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, the ending of her poem was a little weird there. Huh. Man, now I kind of wish I read Nasuki's. I guess I'll read the rest of them. Let's see what you've been writing. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Dan. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, That means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see to your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course, sure. This is a poem you wrote for today. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ah, it's cursive. Woo! I suck at reading. Especially cursive. Alright. It doesn't seem, well, it's kind of long, but I can read it. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The inciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incremates its oh my goodness, I can't read! Its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. It's very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always in hand. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I don't know what that word is. Classic P-word conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. That was neat. It was a little more daring with this one's than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I literally thought it was her just feeding an animal outside her house. I didn't know there's actually something to it. If anyone you all know, write down in the comments what the poem meant to you. I thought she was just feeding a stray animal. Or stray wild animal. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Usually the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh. That's funny. Huh? Didn't Asuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. Well, I would know, but I didn't read it. She's right. Yeah, I mean, does he really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. And the last person, the leader of the whole club. Hi again, Devin. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like it, Dad. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Nasuki would write. Yeah, a lot of the stuff was picked towards her. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Sal Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, and even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. Huh. Oh, that's probably me. I just thought I saw something on her face. I see like some sort of outline right there. That might just be me. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but you think about them. They can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, I already like this already. It's short and simple. Not all that reading that everybody else is writing. Okay. Save me. Oh. Okay. The title's a little concerning. Alright, let's see. The colors. They won't stop. Bright. Beautiful colors. Flashing. Expanding. Piercing. Red. Green. Blue. An endless cacophony? Whatever. Of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent. Grating waveforms. Squeaking. Screeching. Piercing. Sine. Cosine. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a veneer? Yeah. Not gonna even attempt to say that. On a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. You okay, Monica? Huh. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, I really did like how she did that, you know. Kind of like putting an indent on those one words in the middle, like towards the end of the poem, then at the main bottom with the big space, she said load me and stuff. You know, I like that kind of stuff. That was unique. I like that. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem's about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. I'll keep that in mind. Wait, is this even a tip? Is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? You're freaking me out, girl. You're breaking the fourth wall and you need to chill. Go back to talking about writing. This ain't Deadpool or nothing. Stay in your own boundaries of your game, okay? You're creeping me out. Chill. That's my advice for today. Now you keep it that way. Thanks for listening. She freaks me out. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something like that for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embracing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I would never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud and into a whole room full of people. I guess it's kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put out a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to get to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes a stand, and if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. So Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. Don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think it's too much to ask, really. I think that Yuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe. But looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone a little more comfortable. Oh, I misread that. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Sir, of course. Now, let's see. Mocha flips through her notebook to specific poems she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Mocha begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I do not understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice sinks as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so subtly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing, and she reads it with her eyes closed. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we are caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rests it back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggle. Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. If it's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply to someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Davin liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Heck, the next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Asuki? Don't make me go before Davin. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Davin lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. You bitch! I'm not that bad! Fucking 4 foot, little pink haired cotton shit. Asuki. It's fine. No, it ain't! I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I've wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. And they've already read it, so they're no one will say. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. What was the random words? Bubblegum, car, hentai, boobies, video games. Yeah, that kind of poem. I bet they all will love it. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Nasuki. Yeah, I'm going. Nasuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Nasuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it, and a rhyme to it. And it's Nasuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to a poem. Nasuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Oh, I'm a friend! Yay! That's a surprise, Nasuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that y'all have an idea for what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? We'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. And your skirt lift up. Do you have a dick? Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It's hard enough. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Davin. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in on the spot here. Well... Oh, what the hell? I had to pick between the two? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna save this just in case. Let's see. I'll put right there where she kind of freaked me out with the fourth wall breaking there. Okay. I would walk home with Natsuki. I would still walk home with Sayori. Would walk home with a dimwit or walk home with a pink head bubblegum bitch? Why can't I just walk home both together? I walk home with Sayori all the time. Why don't we all just walk home? You know, all five of us, you know. There's no problem with that, is it? Damn. Always making me pick sides. I mean, if she asked me, I would. It's not like I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna still walk with Sayori. But I don't wanna leave her feelings out of it too, you know. But she has been walking home by herself before I was... Oh, sorry. I'm a little tired. But she was walking home before I even joined the club. So, I don't see the difference. Like, one time. Now, I don't know if this would be a one-time thing. This might be a permanent thing. But... I would go, honestly, with Natsuki if she asked me, just to be nice. I'm not going to just tell her no, that I'm just going to walk with Sayori. But I know Sayori's feelings do matter. They do, you know. but we walk home all the time, you know? So you can do it 1 or 2 times, you know, without me. Hell, she was doing it before anyway, so I don't see the problem here. I think I could walk home Natsuki at least once or twice. I don't know if I can make it a permanent thing, because Yori's my best friend. But I'd walk home with Natsuki. Walking home Natsuki? Huh. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Your heart pound? Damn, am I tripping? Am I falling in love with her? Do I like being abused? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Oh. She feels like she's going to be replaced. Huh. The conversation trails off, and I left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Huh. I guess we're writing the 3rd poem now. But I guess that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me on Doki Doki Literature Club Part 5. Next time, we'll be going to Part 6, where we'll be writing this poem and maybe get to the festival. I don't know yet. Some tensions are getting brought in. And for the next poem, like my first poem was more towards Sayori. Then Natsuki, I might try to pick some words that I think Yuri might like, just so I can have them all, you know, like my reading. But we'll see next time whenever I do Part 6. But if you enjoyed the video, give that subscribe button a Detroit smash. And I'll see y'all next time. See ya.